Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. As the morning sun casts a golden hue across Genoa City, there's an unusual stillness at the Chancellor mansion, but it doesn't last. Jill Foster Abbott arrives unexpectedly, her heels clicking with purpose, her phone silenced, and her expression unreadable. Jill has been monitoring the storm brewing at Chancellor-Winters. Whispers of Billy's risky business moves, unchecked ego, and escalating tension with Devon and Lily have finally reached her, and she's furious. What bothers her most isn't the potential financial impact. It's the emotional one. She's seen this side of Billy before, impulsive, self-righteous, and dangerously close to self-destructing. She won't let it happen again. Without alerting anyone, Jill makes her way to the office. The receptionist stammers a greeting, but she brushes past her with a curt nod. Her only words, "Tell Billy his mother's here." And this isn't a social call. Billy is in his office, poring over a presentation he insists will be a game changer. He's high on adrenaline, full of swagger, until the door swings open and Jill enters. "Hi, Mum," he begins with his usual charm. "No. Don't you dare, hi Mummy," she snaps, shutting the door behind her. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" Billy blinks. "With what?" "With everything, Billy. This isn't a bar fight in Myanmar or some podcast you can spin your way through. This is Chancellor-Winters, our legacy. And you're turning it into your latest experiment in self-destruction." The room grows still. Jill's voice is calm but cutting. "You're pushing Lily away. You're making enemies out of allies. Devon is ready to walk. And don't think I don't know. You've been making back-channel deals behind board members' backs." Billy's jaw clenches. "I'm doing what needs to be done. We can't keep tiptoeing. The company needs someone with vision. What it needs is someone who isn't playing Messiah while the foundation burns." Jill fires back. "You're not a visionary, Billy. You're a gambler. And you're gambling with everything I've built." What begins as a business confrontation quickly devolves into something deeper, rawer. Years of unspoken pain, regrets, and disappointments bubble to the surface. "You never believed in me," Billy says, his voice low and tight. "You still see me as the screw-up kid who couldn't do anything right." Jill flinches. "That's not true. Isn't it? You hand everything to Kane. You worship Devon. And me? I always get the scraps. Until something explodes and then suddenly you're back in my life to clean it up. You think I want to keep cleaning up after you?" Jill cries, her voice cracking. "I have begged you to grow up, to stop sabotaging yourself. But every time you get close to peace, you light a match and watch everything burn. You think that doesn't break my heart?" There's a long pause. For the first time, Billy looks shaken. "This isn't just about the company," Jill continues. "It's about you. And it's about the people who love you and keep getting burned." Just when the argument threatens to tip into irreparable territory, Lily walks in. She's caught off guard by the tension, but not surprised. "I thought I'd find you two here," she says quietly. Jill turns to her. "Lily, I owe you an apology. For trusting Billy with something this important without checking if he was really ready." Lily looks pained. "I wanted to believe in him too." Billy stands, anger flashing in his eyes. "So now you're both turning on me?" "This isn't an ambush," Lily replies. "But if you're spiraling again, you owe it to everyone, especially yourself, to stop before it's too late." Jill softens slightly, her voice now filled with something that sounds like sorrow. "I didn't come here to destroy you, Billy. I came to save you. But if I can't do that, I'll do what's best for this company. Even if that means pushing you out." As Jill and Lily leave the room, the fallout is immediate. Word spreads quickly that Jill is considering a change in leadership. Devon sees the opening and moves fast. He sets up a private meeting with Jill that same afternoon, laying out a meticulous plan to stabilize the company, refocus its mission, and rein in reckless risks. For the first time, Jill listens with genuine interest, and meanwhile, Billy watches from the shadows, resentment building. He's not just losing control, he's being erased. The next scenes show him spiraling, brooding at society's bar, ignoring calls, and snapping at Chelsea when she tries to reach out. His world is crumbling, and he knows it, but what's most dangerous? Billy's pride. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Victor Newman catches wind of Jill's dressing down. The mustache has always kept an eye on Chancellor-Winters, and any signs of weakness or opportunities. Over a glass of bourbon, Victor mutters to Nikki, when Jill loses faith in her own son, that's when we move in. Could Victor be planning a corporate strike? And would Jill ever ally with a Newman to protect her legacy? The chessboard is shifting, and Billy may be a pawn about to get sacrificed. In a rare private scene, we see Jill alone in her hotel suite, watching old family photos on her tablet. A younger Billy, full of hope and mischief, smiles back at her. She brushes away a tear. I don't know how to save you anymore, she whispers. That it's a heartbreaking moment, a mother realizing she may have to give up the fight. Not because she doesn't care, but because love isn't enough when someone won't meet you halfway. Back in the shadows of Genoa City, Billy doesn't sulk for long. Instead, he starts crafting a new plan, one that's bold, dangerous, and very Billy. I'm not going down without a fight, he tells himself. They want to freeze me out? Let them try. He makes a cryptic call to an unknown contact, hinting at a media leak that could shake the company. But what will it cost him, and who might get caught in the blast zone? August 5's episode of The Young and the Restless delivers an emotional juggernaut, a mother's fury, a son's rebellion, and a company teetering on the edge of corporate war. Jill didn't just let Billy have it, she tore the blinders off and forced him, and us, to see just how deep the dysfunction runs, and yet, this is only the beginning. With Victor circling, Devon gaining power, and Billy plotting something that feels all too familiar and all too catastrophic. The days ahead will determine more than just the company's fate, they'll test the very soul of the Abbott and Chancellor legacies.